Sure, testing. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, we're good to go there. And all right, so let's jump over here to the scans. So right now we have a little bit of a lighter scan today. We have VMAR up, LAES, QBTS, RGTI, and MGIH. So for these, leading percent gainer is VMAR up 48%, then followed by LAES up 28%. And let me pause this notification. Okay. LAES, let me see, where was I? 28%, 25%, 16%, and MGIH at 13%. So these are the 5 that have popped up. It's a little bit lighter scanner than the previous days. We have taken green trades, and actually let's pop over to my journal. Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go to my main screen and this. And where's my journal? Okay, so this is what the journal's been looking like. This is the calendar. So right now, you know, just taking those small green trades, not really getting a whole lot. Yesterday I gave back some profit, made a little bit on a RR, but gave it back on a drop. But I didn't give back everything. I just didn't want to go red. So I pretty much just kept my stop where I wouldn't go red. But you know, just walking through each of these, just little light trading, but the light trading adds up. So getting a nice cushion starting on in January. Today is the 15th though. We don't have anything crazy out here from the FOMC. And let's jump into some of these tickers that we got over here. Starting with VMAR. So VMAR here. Press releases. Okay, so it does have news on to, well, 17 hours ago. What time would that be? 17 hours ago. That'll be yesterday afternoon when it got this news. So it does not have day one news. Let's see what the news was about though. Safeguarding advanced powertrain technology and voters data from third-party substitution. All right, so let's see. Groundbreaking. So it has a patent and trademark office for groundbreaking battery authentication encryption technology. Oh, all right. So what this is kind of like what Apple did, you know, where you can't repair an Apple phone anymore without their encryption key. Everything is encrypted, so you can't put on just some, you know, screen from somewhere, you know, that you just ordered from eBay or something. It won't work properly. This is kind of the same thing. No one else can put a battery in here and expect it to work properly with this encryption. So I don't know how good that's gonna be. We'll see how that is. Let's continue to look through here. This system is designed to securely integrate proprietary components with the eMotion electric powertrain, prevent third-party substitution. And that's what third-party substitution is. You can't just order something to fix this. You got to go through them to fix it correctly. Now, some aftermarket part may work, but you know, it's not going to function exactly like it should, or it may not work at all. I don't know. The importance of the system security cannot be overstated as we transition into the digital marine era. Let's see. Patent application. So for right now, I don't really see anything that's super cool about this, you know. Basically just keeping people from fixing your stuff. But we'll see how that works out during the day for VMAR. It's a no trade for me on VMAR for sure. I'll watch it, but I'm probably not going to touch it. Good morning, Peter. LAES is the next one. And wait. Yeah, LAES. Let's see if it has any news on today. Seals SQ. Two days ago, Seals, in cooperation with WiseKey, expands post-quantum footprint in Saudi Arabia. It's up 27%. It may be a little bit higher float. We'll look into it. I put it over here, LAES. I'll have to check that. The next one is QBTS is higher float. RGTI is higher float. MGIH is a low float. Millennium Group International Holdings does not have any press releases. So I don't know about that one, but let's go check these floats and things for MGIH and LAES. Where's my remote? It's crazy. Let's see. All right. Starting with VMAR, or not VMAR, starting with LAES. What is your float? LAES. Statistics. Float looking like 16.64 million. Okay. So maybe something. We'll keep it on watch. It had news from 2 days ago. Nice insider holdings. Let's put that up there. Up 27 something percent, so not looking bad on those fronts. Okay, and then MGIH is the other one. Floats looking like 1.25 million with heavy insider holding on these. Okay, 88% insider holding. That is a lot. So we'll see how these act today. GIH, if it can stay up to a tradable limit and not fall through the floor. We'll look at these charts in just a minute. And then I put for VMAR, that's a no trade. So let's go see what's going on over here on the charts. First is LAES. LAES got going from yesterday, moved from 372 all the way up here to 473s. Let's look at wait, that one fell off the list. I guess I have to type it in. MGIH fell off for a minute. Okay, MGIH is not looking the greatest, for sure. Came up here to 343, pulled all the way back to under $2. That is quite a bit of a pullback. Multi candles coming down. I don't know about that one. So that's why it fell off the list, because of this. Okay, let's go and look and make sure that that float for LAES is, everybody's saying the same thing about that float. So the float over here is 26.24 million. A little bit higher than what was stated on Yahoo. But yeah, so far green weeks. Haven't had a red day. Have given back some profit though, but you know, in the end, you know, green days add up. So public float for MG whatever is 1.25. So it says that over here as well. And let's go over here and check LAES. says 22 million. So I just put from 16 to about 26 million in there with heavy insiders on it. All right, so let's go back. So this is the journal from this month, just taking those small trades. And like I said, coming into this year, I want to size down, just really focus on the process, and then just continue to build from there. I took my account size down from last year. I started spiraling a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna get back to the basics, and I'm just gonna take small green trades and let them add up. And so that's pretty much what I'm doing. And as the account grows, the size that I take grows as well. And that's what these boys up here are for. As the account grows, this T size, which it stands for trade size, will increase. This is the calculation for 75% out. So let's say if I have 175 shares, I need to be getting to 44 shares to be 75% out. The risk that I have is about 40, almost $50 per trade. The FS stop is the full stop. So basically, if I get in at this level at what is this price? 203. I would need to, now if I get in with the full size, if I get in 175 shares right here, where do I need to stop out to only be risking 50? And that's what this number is, $1.76. So it will need to fall right down here somewhere around here for me to lose $50 on the full size. Now what's been saving me money is, let's say I don't make it to full size. Let's say if I only get 50 shares. Well, if I have 50 shares and I stop out at this price, I'm risking way less than $48. I'm risking like maybe 10, 12, $15. And so I can, I didn't make it a full size, didn't get there. So, it's out. And then the starter is the last thing. So the starter is the percentage of the size, the full size that I want to start with to get to. So be like, okay, well on this one, I want to just get 20 shares first. Work my way up to 20, got my starter, and now we'll start working, another size in until we get to 175. Let's see what else we got. So basically, this morning we just got to see what happens with these. Oh, another thing that I'm sure y'all noticed was the NQ and the market is absolutely ripping through the ceiling. So this is ATR highs. Now on these types like futures and things, they trade overnight, and so the ATR calculates on them. It came up here, bundled around the ATR here, around like right under 21,000, and then exploded. So what do we expect to see from this? Well, we know that a couple of things follow the market, like Tesla, Nvidia, some of those other large names. So we go and type in Tesla, they should have moves like this, right? So this is Tesla, was at 400, ripped up to 412. Now, does that mean it's going to continue? No, not at all. This is one of those things you kind of got to see what levels are going to hold. Is the NQ going to hold? What's going to be happening? Let's go to another one like Nvidia, maybe one. Yeah. So Nvidia popped up here, doing the same thing as the market. What's another one? Maybe AMD. I don't know if AMD actually follows it like that. Yep, AMD up there as well. So a lot of those bigger name ones are up, and that's where the volume might be or might be coming into the open. We have about 15 minutes to the bell, and we'll see what exactly the sentiment of this is. Right now, the market is bullish. This is a lot of money that came in here. If the market were to drop all the way back down to this point, I mean, the probability is so low. Maybe it'll grind down a little bit, but continue. But I'm thinking above ATR highs, this thing is bullish. So that's where my estimate or guesstimation is on what the market's going to be doing today. It's bullish. Also, I think Bitcoin is also up today as well. So I pull this over. So right here, Bitcoin back. Now it had came down to 93,000. It is back going towards that 100K mark. Of course, I have I have a lot of crypto actually, but um, you know, just letting it play, letting it do its thing, looking for Bitcoin to start holding that 100K. So it got a big, exciting rush up there, and then probably came and stopped a lot of people out. A lot of people got out. Oh man, this thing's gonna fall. But now it's just taking its time, taking its time, and I'm patient. I'll sit. I'm good. I'm good in all of my positions, so I will sit and wait on that one. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at this morning. You guys are seeing anything else? Definitely drop it in the chat, and we'll take a look at it. Let's go back over here. Let's go to this one. It's still relevant. South Korea impeached president arrested for investigator scale walls. Arrested after investigator scale walls. Okay. We sing to them. Okay, Noah's Ark, fire rescue animals. Israel and Hamas make a final push for Gaza ceasefire deal. Obesity label is medically flawed, says Global Report. Too many people are being diagnosed as obese. What? That's crazy. Let's see. But this is BBC News. I'm just looking through the news since the market isn't giving me something interesting to look at. We have about 10 minutes to the open. So yeah, whenever my focus is not on the market like that, I kind of zone out, and I have to realize that and know that there's nothing exciting in the market. So there's nothing I really need to push into. You know what I mean? If I'm zoning out, like there's no excitement. Like some days when it's an exciting market, I'm like, okay, I see what I want to trade. I got this thing, bam, bam, bam. I'm focused in, I'm zoned in, let's get it. But on a day where market focus is like on the market ripping and these higher cap movers are moving and they made a lot of their move during pre-market, it's like, okay, these moves have already happened. Either something in the small caps will rip later on in the day to compete with that, or just be a no trade day. But I'm okay with either way because, like I said, I'm just looking for to build the account up, just build it up. I'm looking for those green trades and looking for those high probability plays. So yeah, that's pretty much where my focus is right now. Frito 300 says GEO. Let's go look at GEO and USAU. Let's go to all. Let's look at GEO. I don't know if that's crypto or if that, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna have to find it. It says Geo Group Inc. REIT or real estate stock. Let's see, Geo. It's a bunch of Geos here. Let's just go to the NYSE maybe. Geo is up 3167. We just got a little bit of a small cap popping up too. OSTX just popped onto the scans, just hit 10 million shares traded. But just letting y'all know that while I look at Geo. So let's see, GEO. Is this something that I can get on my scans out here, Geo? Or on my platform out here? Moving up there, yeah, 31. I don't know if this is the right thing, but I'm guessing this is what you're talking about, especially if you've been holding this for a while. It's not a super high volume trade or high volume ticker, but it is definitely trending up. I'm looking at the looking over here on my daily chart. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Maximize. So this is the daily chart for it on Geo. Just coming up here and just looking to grind higher. Looks like it's coming up to almost a breakout spot here. 3170. Oh, it did already break that. Never mind. This is not updated yet. Once the market opens, it'll update. It's already over 3175 and up here to 34. And this is the thing, like with these, they've already made their move. So it's like to day trade it, it may be an exhausted move that could put you in a chop factory. But if you're already holding it, I congratulate you on that hold. And then the other one is USAU. Let's see if this one comes up. USAU. This one has a gap up. Looks like from 3, 4. Well, it's kind of a gap. Let's go look at the larger time frame here. Let's see. So USAU looks like it's been trading for since 20. History goes back to 2019. Has had some trading history. Let's see. So it closed yesterday at 636, and now it's up to 650s, kinda. Yeah, about 20 cent gap up there. Now I don't know exactly what these companies do, so let's go see what they actually do here. We'll go to, and we got about 9 minutes to the bell, so let's see. USAU, US Gold. Okay, this is gold. All right, so let's go to the profile. US Gold Corp. We pretty much Gold Corp engages in exploration and development of gold and precious metals, primarily in the United States. This thing, so it says it changed its name to US Gold Corp in June 2017, formerly known as Dataram Corporation. It is based in Elko, Nevada. And let's just see if there's any type of news on gold. So we have 6 days ago, US Gold Corp to participate at the 2025 Future Materials Forum in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And then we got US Gold Corp provides commentary on 10.2 million non-brokered registered direct offering and CK Gold project update. Okay. And let's go check that other one you had there, which was GEO. GEO, is this another gold one? Nope, the GEO group. Let's go over to profile. And this is Yahoo Finance where I'm looking at this at. Okay, no profile as of yet. But it has been trading since 2019 as well, is where the history stops at on this one. So it looks like, but it's no profile here on Yahoo Finance. But there's profile for the other one. So yeah, gold play, doing your thing on that. I like it. Somebody just messaged me. Okay. But yeah, I like that one. Let's look at that recent pop-up that came up here. OSTX popped up here at $6.50. Has ATR of 81 cents with 10 million shares traded on it. Let's check that out real quick. Ooh, this is a tight one. So OSTX popped from $4 up to $8.45. And kind of some wicks up here. Let's go and look at any news that have popped out on this one. OSTX. Because I haven't seen anything I want to touch today. For real. I'm just like, nah, bro. OS Therapies announces phase 2B trial or clinical trial of OST-HER2 achieves primary endpoint statistical significance in the prevention of recurrent fully resected lung metastatic osteosarcoma. That was a tongue twister. Okay, so let's click into that. So this is a phase 2B clinical trial. Okay, so it has not been, I don't know if they've done any human based things, but we'll see. Primary endpoint of 12-month event, free survival. Statistically ongoing following, demonstrate strong trend of favor. Okay, and this is a biomed stock, up 50%, so could do something. Let's go and look into the float and all that good stuff. OSTX, whoops, OSTX. Could be something here. I'll put it up here. OSTX does have that, but it's a clinical trial. We'll have to see what that does. And the keywords are lung cancer. Yes. Now remember, the theme that we've had in the following weeks of the things that have been moving big have been some cancer biotechs. So OSTX could experience some lift because of that. Let's go to statistics. I don't see a profile for it. Hadn't even been trading for, started trading in 2024. So August, what is the 8th of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh yeah, August. Started trading August 1st, 2024. So not even a year old. And that's why it has no statistics out here. Let's see if I can find it somewhere else. Maybe, probably not. Very fresh name, OSTX. OS therapies. Nope. Or 16, it says 16.69 million in the float. So let me record that. Public float 16.69. Okay, I mean, it looks better than LAES and those other ones. Ugh. So I'm just going to keep that recorded and back this up. Okay, and now let's look at FinViz and see if they have any documentation on OSTX. Yep, 16.69. All right, so let's go ahead and notate this. So we got OSTX, and I want to underline that. Oops. Underline that. That's the ticker name. MGHI. Underline. All right, so we will see what happens here on the open. VMAR is a no trade for me. OSTX possible, lung cancer, public float of 16 million, LAES possible. We'll have to see what that one does. I did not get any keywords for LAES. Let's go look into that real quick. All right, so LAES, what's your keywords out here? LAES, so this is a together with its subsidiary, designs, develops, and markets semiconductor chips. So keyword semiconductor. That's one keyword. Semiconductor chips. I mean, it's the same thing. I don't need that. It offers semiconductors such as blah blah blah, elements, blah blah blah, any other. Okay, the company provides device to cloud authentication, device attestation for Matter, GSMA root certificates, device to the device authentication, security access, blah blah blah. Okay, Internet of Things solutions. So its products are used in various applications such as smart energy, smart home, automotive, EV charging. We haven't really seen EV charging as a keyword, so I'm not gonna make that one yet. Maybe it does something, I don't really know. Consumer IoT, aerospace, military, telecommunications. It was founded in 2022. It is located in Switzerland. OSTX did not have that profile. Let's see where it was located if I can. OSTX. I don't think there was any location data on this one. Profile. Okay. Here is something. Rockville MD. What would MD be? Rockville MD ND or MD, I mean. April 2018 is when it was founded. Can I click into this? I cannot. That's all they got. Operates clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. It engages in identification, development, and commercialization of treatments for osteosarcoma and other related diseases. The company founded by Paul A. Romness on April 12th, 2018. Okay. All right. Man, why is my brain going blank? What is MD? Maryland. Tripping. I'm like MD, MD, MD. Oh, the market's already open. Oh boy. So we got our ATRs out here. I did not even realize the market open. That is crazy. Halted down on OSTX immediately. ATR high up here at 737. VMAR ATR high up here at 217. LAES not showing up. Oh, there it is. It popped up late. How is this even possible? What in the world? How does it have this much going on already? It's not even moving. Okay, so TOS is having some issue. There it goes. Okay, I was about to say TOS is quacking out. All right, so up here to the ATR highs on LAES, it's up 36%. ATR high is literally at $5. So let's see how that plays. Let's go to QBTS up 27%, RGTI up 21%, and then MGIH only up 10% and not doing a lot of motion down here. So let's just focus in. We'll see what happens. VMAR, I'm not really interested in. That news, man, I just don't like it. Basically what they're doing is they are canceling out any third-party or aftermarket parts that could work properly in their batteries. They're using a battery encryption, kind of like what Apple did with their screens and different parts of their phones or devices. You can't replace them completely without their encryption key and their code. And it takes a special machine to put all of that in to even fix them. But it's one of those type deals. But VMAR is doing some motion, getting up there towards its previous levels. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that nobody likes it. So we are seeing something happen here. It has 25 million shares traded. Let's also keep an eye on the overall market. We know that it shot up, did a little 3-bar meltdown, and looks like it's trying to get back up for some more highs. The low of this candle is 21,200, but this is not a low float, so it does not have to just rip to the highs. It could take its time in here, kind of hold this position, and then move up, or even fall a little bit below this, because look at this move, this massive move. Even if it falls a little bit, it'll still be bullish. Let's see. But yeah, we're looking okay. A little bit more excitement coming in. OSTX is not unhalted. EMAR. But I can't deny that this thing is above the ATR highs, though. It's definitely has potential up here until it crashes this ATR high, which is at the 219. Okay, we're getting some new things popping in now, which are the larger caps finally popping in. But for the small caps, all we have is MGIH, LAES, OSTX, and VMAR. VMAR finding a little top tail there and coming back down here to the ATR high. RGTI. All right. So basically, we're just going to focus on what's actually the highest percent, maybe over 25%. And right now, the things that are over 25% are VMAR, OSTX, and LAES. Let's see when the unhalt time is for OSTX. Trade halt, unhalt. So OSTX halted at 9:31:15. Should be opening up at 9:36:15. A couple of seconds. 9:36:15 coming up. We'll see how it challenges VMAR. VMAR getting another push up here, but we'll see how that goes. Has a high up here of 258. Pushing on up there towards the high. Up 71% now. Relative volume 7 times the norm. OSTX just unhalted. It has a relative volume that is 196 times the norm. Has a ATR high up here of 742 and testing the bottoms down here right now and breaking down that bottom. So at this point, this will be, I can't really touch this. It's going into another halt down. LAES struggling with that whole $5 level that we pointed out there at that ATR high. VMAR, where you at? If you guys are seeing anything else pop on the scans, definitely drop it in and I will take a look. But right now, we're just watching things fail. Let's see. That the market's still just pulling back a little bit, but see, this is what I like about candlesticks and candlestick reading. We have this huge candle, then we have these little bitty falling candles. It's like, okay, but nothing even compares to this one candle. So all we need to do is identify, hey, where could a turnaround point be for this? If you were trading the NQ directly. Or you could trade something like XOXL, which is, it goes up when the NQ is going up. And right now it is under the ATR high. So it's kind of got a wall up here. So not really looking too good right now. A lot of bearishness. Now, if it was above this ATR high, I would be like, okay, that's pretty bullish, but it is not. VMAR continue to play above ATR high here. ATR high is at the 220. So below the 220, I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I am good. It's got 33 million shares traded. LAES did fall under the ATR high there at the through the $5. And OSTX doing its thing to the downside as well. So this is what the scans are looking like right now. I'm just flipping through this. We got NVIDIA just went back red, TQQ's up 4, SOXL. And on this, I only want to see the things that are green on the day. I have another setup for looking at things that have fallen on the day. But, you know, it just will be green things here. VMAR still doing this thing. So VMAR is where pretty much all of the attention is right now. The only thing with more attention than it is RGTI with 96 million shares traded. So yeah, VMAR doing this little thing, doing this little dance. I am very reluctant to trade VMAR, but the way that it's looking, it's very attractive. I'm telling you, it's looking good as long as it stays up. So I don't know. I might take a little swing on it. If it not swing trade, but a little swing to see if I can scalp some green off of it if it keeps playing like this. Cause yeah, it's looking good up here. It's moved almost 25 cents away from that ATR high. I would like to see a pullback though. I want to see if it can survive a fall from where it is right now. Point of control right now is at the 229s. So 229 could be a thinking point for it if it comes back down here. But yeah, it's 8:40. You know, I'm about to get to my morning meeting. I will be watching VMAR for sure. If anything else pops up, I'll definitely drop it into the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, it is free. That's where we continue conversations. We talk about the trades. I pretty much call out trades, call out whatever that I'm about to get into. If something has pulled back, because I really like a pullback on the 15-minute to really solidify where support is. But you know, I just sometimes have to be patient, waiting on these 15 minutes. And this chart right here that I'm looking at is a 15 minutes. So I don't trade anything lower than 15 minutes. I don't look at the 1, the 5, the 2, none of those. Just 15. 15, a monthly chart, a daily chart, and that's pretty much it. Well, actually 15, just a daily chart on this setup. My other setup, I have a monthly, but that's for dividends. But yeah, it might end up clapping up here. We'll see. It's looking a little excited up here towards this 58, like it wants to touch it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to jump. Meeting is in session. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I'll keep you updated in the Discord. It's free. The link is in the description. And you know, definitely give me a holler once you get in there. But yeah, you'll see me in there in like a couple minutes after this meeting is over. Well, I say a couple minutes, it might be like 20, 30 minutes. But anyway, I'll see you guys then. And as always, you keep your head on a swivel if you're gonna trade today. It's hump day. Remember, next week is the whole inauguration XYZ thing. So definitely don't want to go red on this week. And then we have next week with all this opportunity. And, you know, I think it's going to be a little crazy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the inauguration, how Bitcoin does with and crypto and all of the markets in general. But anyway, that's it for me today. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.